Sagittarius, welcome in my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Welcome, collective. Welcome, my subscribers. So, you guys, this is what makes you so attractive, beautiful, handsome at this time. What healing work have you worked through that makes you so attractive to others at this time? We're going to get confirmation from my Egyptian gods oracle here on what healing work you've done. Two more, please, for my Sagittarians, please. Two more for my Sagittarians. Two more, please, for my Sagittarians. Spirit. Two more, please, for my Sagittarians. Two more, please, for Sagittarius. Spirit got to make sure they get it exactly right for you guys. Two more, please, for my Sagittarians. No more for Sagittarius? What do we have so far? Wholeness. Okay. Protection. Well, okay. You guys are definitely balanced. You guys are whole within self. Yin yang energy. Balance from all chakras. You are heavily protected by the divine. What else? Okay. Enlightened. So much wisdom that you've gained from your healing, from your journey. What else? One more, please, for Sagittarius. Yes. And you have come into union with self. Beautiful energy. I love it. They wanted me to do y'all a little bit different. They wanted me to break it down for my Sagittarians, I see. But I love it. Beautiful. Especially when I have Thoth energy with wholeness, Maheen, protection, Ra, source, enlightened. You are so connected, Sagittarians, spiritually, to your spirit guides, the divine, the most high. You are heavily protected. You are union and power within self, I feel. You are so powerful, strong, courageous, intelligent. The wisdom and knowledge that you have comes from your connection with spirit. And you are heavily protected. And I feel like it's because you've healed your shadow. I feel like you are whole within. You know, again, we are all humans, so we all have moments in time where people test our gangsta. And I feel like sometimes Sagittarians, you got to put people in check. But at the end of the day, I just feel like you never forget your connection. You never lose your connection to spirit. You are never not in a humble place when it comes to your connection to the divine. I feel like you are so grateful. Yeah. You are so grateful for this connection that you nurture it in the right way. And in turn, you stay connected, you stay in union and in your power. But this is not power from a place of ego. This is a power from a place of deserving, of being enlightened, of respect for spirit, Sagittarians. This is beautiful energy. Yeah, you are heavily protected because you've healed, because you've gained that connection to your spirit team. I mean, Ra is out here. I mean, the Most High, Source, Sun energy. I feel like you are very nurturing. I feel people see you as warm. People like to connect to you as well. I feel like people go to you for advice. I feel like you are someone that is very caring. You go out of your way for people a lot in your life, in your job, even in your connections, the people who are close to you, your family, people you love. You go above and beyond for them to make sure they are taken care of. You sacrifice a lot for others. But I feel like you're always taken care of. I feel like because you're always protected, you always have source providing you what you need. Yeah, so you're never lacking, Sagittarians. It's beautiful energy. What have you healed from? The guilt trap. Release unnecessary guilt. Self-blame keeps you chained to cycles of suffering. Yeah. Feel like you don't feel guilty about anything. Any decision that you make, Sagittarians, I feel like you don't need to feel guilty. And again, I feel like it's because you are so giving. So if you have to make a decision that is selfish for you or for your family, I feel like you don't let any feelings of guilt stop you. Maybe this was something that you struggled with in the past. Maybe you had a lot on your plate and you in the past were not able to always come through for the people that you love. But I feel like that's been a while past with whoever it is I'm connecting with, because I feel like with your connection being so strong to source and the fact that you are heavily protected, I feel like you've always been taken care of. You've always been able to obtain the things you need to take care of the people you love. Sacred rest. Deep transformation requires balance. Exhaustion is not a badge of honor. Yeah, I feel like you've healed from overdoing it. Again, like I said, just confirming that you are somebody who was always making sure everybody was taken care of. Whether this was you having to work multiple jobs, whether this was you having to take care of someone older, kids, I just feel like you've always had a lot of responsibility. And I feel like you have now learned how to take a break when it's time to take a break. If you're not feeling good, you're not going to push yourself and put yourself in the worst position. You are going to take a break, whether that's for days, whether that's for a week. And I feel like you still, even in those moments of needing to take care of you, you still think about the people you love. You still make sure those people are taken care of in the best way that you can. But you have learned to honor yourself as well, Sagittarians, and you take your rest when you need to. This is why you are whole. This is why you are now in balance. You are staying within a sacred union of self because you realize exhaustion is not a badge of honor. Beautiful. What else have you healed from? You're turning pain into purpose. Yeah. I feel like you've gone through a lot, Sagittarians, and I feel like you used that knowledge and you've used it to help others. This is why you are empathetic towards others. This is why you care so deeply. This is why you give advice to others. You make sure other people have the wisdom that want it, because not everybody wants to be saved, but you offer wisdom where wisdom is needed and people use your advice. Your struggles can become the foundation of your greatest strength. Yes, I feel like you have been through a lot, a lot. And I feel like you've overcome a lot, even emotionally, to have this type of balance and wholeness and be in union with self. Emotional repression is something you've also overcome. Bottling emotion leads to stagnation. Find a safe way to express your true feelings. Yes. Feel like in order to be whole, you have to know how to express yourself in a way that is productive. And I feel like you've worked through a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings of resentment. I feel like you still remember the things that have happened to you, but I feel like they can't affect you emotionally in the way that they did in the past with you being in this energy of being whole. Beautiful. I love it for you, Sagittarians. What's going on with your heart space? How are you feeling in romance and love at this time, Sagittarians? Let's see. Sagittarians. Beautiful. Yep. Abundance. You're accepting your imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. You're realizing that love doesn't have to be perfect. People who you love don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. So you are accepting your imperfections. You are learning to accept that others are not perfect as well. I feel like you are abundant in matters of the heart. You have to be abundant in matters of the heart in order to give the way that you do, in order to provide a service to others like you do. You have to have an abundant heart space. Your heart chakra is completely open, but it also knows how to have boundaries. And because of that, I feel like you deserve abundant love. Dressing up, settling. An opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times are ahead. Maybe you'll be going somewhere soon. You'll be invited somewhere where you'll get to be able to have some fun, Sagittarius. I feel like you spend so much time helping others. I feel like Spirit wants you to also enjoy life as well. Maybe there's not a lot of people in your life. You don't have like a huge circle of people you do things with, but maybe there's an occasion coming up where you'll actually be able to celebrate you as well. Yeah, and you are no longer settling for less than you deserve in matters of the heart, period. In discussion, that's what it is. That's very clear. Yeah. See, sacrifice in the reverse. You have learned to stop sacrificing yourself, Sagittarius, in matters of the heart. You have learned to stop over giving of your time, your energy to people who don't deserve it. So good for you, Sagittarians. I love to see it. All right, what else good is going on with my Sagittarians? What else? Look at that. Beautiful. Brave heart. Yes, you are. You face the world with fearlessness, breaking through all boundaries with courage. Like I said, you are heavily protected. You have a huge heart. And I think the things that you do on a day-to-day basis requires you to be courageous, Sagittarians. That's what I'm getting from this. What you provide, the service, the assistance, whatever this is that you do for others, it requires you to be bold. It requires you not to have fear. Even if you have fear, I feel like you still push through challenges. You do not allow boundaries to stop you. That's a beautiful heart space right there. I love it. So let's look at some time frame, my Sagittarians, that were important to you or could be important. July, the 21st of July could be important. The number 21. Look at that, April 18th. Significant. The spring, the summer, some good things coming up. Somebody's birthday. 57. Timing is much further in the future for some of you guys. Yeah, in the future, confirmation. Something's coming up in the future for you. Next couple of years, some of you guys, kind of have a projection of kind of where you want your life to be in the next few years, or you started your healing a few years ago. Look at where it goes. Some of you guys are moving quickly in your growth. Spirit's just saying, make sure you're not moving too fast in any endeavor. Maybe if you're moving towards someone in matters of the heart, just make sure you slow down. One more. Okay. It's worth the time. Something that's going to bring you a level of abundance will be worth the time. Next year looks really good for you. Oh, there's another one under here hiding. April and May, 1819. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus cusper. It's interesting because 18th and 19 are on the cusp of Aries and Taurus as well. But May 19th, April 18th could be significant to some of you guys, or July 21st. All right, let me get you your letters, Sagittarians. You guys are looking good. You guys are heavily protected, so loved by Source, supported as well. First, middle, last initials, you or the person on your mind, E, K, M, H. Somebody was not honest with you in the past, U, P, Y, C, the letter T. Okay. Numbers. Okay, I have 22 is significant for somebody. 14, 4, and 5, so 45 or 54. Month of February, April again, May again, 6, 36, 63. Month of March, month of June, 55, 33, double digits. So you could be seeing 33, 55, 44. Number synchronicities. The number 10 could be significant, some endings. 6 again, June. 88, born in 88. The number 88, also a number synchronicity. So heavy on the double digit synchronicities for you guys, okay? Month of August, month of May. All right, Sagittarians, this is what I have for you. If this resonated, I would love to know about it. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, you guys. Bye.